Method 9, Part 1. Lie down as dead, enraged in wrath, stay so. Part 2. Or stare without moving an eyelash. Part 3. Suck something and become the sucking. Try it. Lie down as dead. Just imagine you're dead. Don't move anything. You cannot move your body. Eyes. Nothing can be done. You're just dead. Feel how it feels. Don't deceive. Don't move the body an inch. If there is a mosquito, you're dead. You can't do anything about it. Ramana Maharshi attained his enlightenment through this. In his life, it suddenly happened. It's not something he used, but he must have persisted in some past life, because nothing happens spontaneously. Everything has a causal link, a causality. Suddenly, one night, Ramana Maharshi, when he was 14 or 15, felt that he was going to die. It was so certain in his mind that his death had taken over. He couldn't move his body. He felt as if he was paralyzed. Then he felt sudden choking. He knew that now the heart was going to stop. He could not do anything. It was then he found that the body has died, but he was there. Then he came back. He had known death. He's not the same man anymore. To him, it happened spontaneously, but it's not going to happen spontaneously for you. It may happen while you're trying it. And if it's not going to happen, the effort is never waste. It is in you. It remains in you as a seed. At some point when the time is ripe and the rains fall, it will sprout. Every spontaneity is just like that. The seed was sown some time ago, but the time was not ripe. In another life, the time becomes ripe. You're more matured, more experienced, then suddenly there rains and the seed explodes. Remember this. This is not an easy technique. It won't be blissful for you lying as dead. This is why method says enraged in wrath, stay so. If you feel frustrated, enraged, stay so. Whatsoever is in the mind, body is dead. You cannot do anything about it. So just stay. Krishnamurti's whole technique depends on this single thing. Enraged in wrath, stay so. If you're angry, then be angry and remain angry. Do not move. Part 2. This was the method of Meher Baba. For years, he was staring just at the ceiling of his room, without moving an eyelash, without moving his eyes. Staring with eyes for long, you will be fixed in the third eye. Even if you want to move the eyelids, you cannot. They become fixed. He attained with just staring. Seriously, such small exercises. He did it for 3 years without doing anything. That's not a simple thing to do. Do it for 3 minutes. You would see that it isn't easy. Part 3. A child in the womb gets prana, pure prana from mother. He did something that yogis do in underground, getting prana without the vehicle air. That is why mother and child relationship is something else. It's pranic relationship. Mother was giving her prana to the child and the child was not breathing at all. When he is born, he is thrown out of the mother into the unknown world. Now, the prana, the energy, will not reach him so easily, so he has to breathe himself. The very first cry is an effort to suck the air. You can try this. Just suck the air, but forget about the air and become the sucking. What does it mean? When you suck the air, you're standing behind and sucking. This method says do not stand behind. Move into the act and become the act. You can try this with anything. You're running, become the running. Don't be a runner. There are techniques before that ask you to be an actor and not to become the act itself. This is a different technique where you become the act itself. You're smoking, forget the cigarette, forget the smoker, become the smoking. You're drinking water, become the drinking, forget the water, forget yourself and your thirst. So, if you become the sucking, what will happen? Soon, the desire to suck will vanish. There won't be any sucking left. What's left is you.